Hello everyone and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband. It's been a little while since I've done any streaming, or certainly any streaming of Warband, but here we are, we're back outside Dunaverty, but we've got this big old battle waiting us. This Uí Néill of Aileach. We are very much outmanned here. We can run inside Dunaverty, but it's not our land. I don't know if we're going to have the troops to really take this guy on. He has a lot of labourers and lots of serfs, but not as many as I would perhaps like. I don't know if we have the I don't think we have the numbers really to take him on. Hello Whiskers, how are you today? For the time being we're going to wait inside Dunaverty, and then we're going to wait. We're pretty much just going to avoid him like the plague, that's for sure. I just need to double check who we're actually still at war with, because it's been a little while. Okay, so war out with Lathan, Wessex and Aileach. That's fine. We made a bit of a hash of last time of dealing with Lathan, but we've made some progress. We will embark. We're just going to head over to Dunbarton quickly. It's a nice way to get away quickly. But also, it means we might be able to sell some of our prisoners here, which would be nice. I'm doing okay, thank you. Whiskers, it's good to see you again. Well, Helgi's here. We'll take Helgi back, because Helgi has been away for a while. We'll certainly take him back and see what we can do there. We've got a bunch of things to sell here, and it's going to sell for a decent amount actually, which will be nice. And we can also sell our battle trophies, which will be nice. A good amount of money, and also some relation with Dunbarton, which is never a bad thing at all. We'll pick up any of the food which is worthwhile to take, of course leaving behind any that we don't need, and we can also get rid of this book as we don't need that anymore, as we've read everything that we can. Sadly no prison broker here. Maybe we could head to Edinburgh, try there. I'm a little concerned by how many major factions there are in this part of the world, but there are major factions in every part of the world. So we're just going to do our best. There's a tournament here, so we might give that a go. Sadly, no prison broker here. We'll join the competition though. It's a good way to potentially get ourselves some money. We haven't done a competition. We used to do competitions all the time. We just haven't had the opportunity to do them recently. Let's get our axe. Probably a better chance of chopping you in the face. Hey cucumbers, how are you? Good to see you. Okay, I think we've used all our throwing weapons, but we've already got to kill this fight, so we should be okay to push forward. I'm okay, thank you. Okay. Work's been very busy for me, so I haven't really had the time to stream or the energy to stream, but I'm streaming now. And it's nice to be streaming again. I'd love to be able to stream every day, it's just not a possibility at the moment. Haha. I've encountered a problem with my hotkeys. I'm going to change that in a second. Once this round is done, I'm just going to have to change something in my hotkeys. Because I realised that my hotkeys are the same as the Warband hotkeys. So every time I'm going to select everyone to hold position, the stream chat is going to go off. So I might need to fix that. I adjusted my hotkeys recently and it's not actually working now that I've realised that Warband uses these as keys, and I'm much more used to having these as Warband keys. You've been waiting patiently, yes, I know you have. Give me 1 second, I'm just going to change these if I can mid-stream. If I can't, that's going to be interesting. Let's change that to that, and oh no, let's not do that. Let's do that and that. Let's hope that works. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. I realised I made a terrible decision. There we go, we're back. Place a bet on ourselves, going forward. It meant that every single time I was trying to command my troops, it would have caused some issues. So I'm glad we got that sorted. We don't have a shield, that's a concern. That's also a broken shield, so we can't pick that up. Please don't throw things at me. I'm really concerned I don't have a shield. Shield, shield, that's a spear. Shirtless men? I'm sure there'll be some shirtless men soon, don't worry. Okay. 4 teams of 2 fighters. Let's hope we have a decent enough weapon. Sword and shield, I'll take that. Use the spear as the shield. I don't think that would work very well. Okay, chop your back, chop your back. Looks like everyone's converging on us. Watching Luca Libra World Cup, I can still use more shots. Is that something wrestling based? Or am I just... I'm guessing that's something wrestling based. Because I know how much you like wrestling. Okay, 2 teams of 2 fighters. The penultimate round. Lucha Libre is Mexican wrestling. Ah, I don't have a shield. And I've got I've got a champion fighter with me, but I really don't like not having a shield. Okay, dealt with you, thankfully. AAA, one of the big Mexican companies, is holding a World Cup of teams from around the world. Ah, cool. I think I might have watched wrestling like once in my life. It's just not a sport that I don't know, I've never really kind of got around to sit down and actually watching it. Call me the typical Englishman, but it was always about tennis and cricket for me. And I suppose football and rugby to some extent, but normally tennis and cricket. It's Laredo kid's first time back wrestling since he nearly died in the ring. Yeah, it's a dangerous sport, isn't it? Is there a prison broker? No, I think we already checked it. That's fine. We can't go to Squee. We can go to there. But I think we'd actually be better off going via... Oh, Morana's not great. We can speak to the priest, though, I think. I want to aid the families of my 4 men. Hi, what can you do in battle? Yes. They can give me... This is what someone was saying in the comments. I can use these priests to my advantage to kind of hopefully deal with my morale issues a little better, but I've still got a long way to go. I need to probably head via Edoras just to get my morale back up. We're also going to get Helgi back up a very large party tree. There we go. I've also got a new mouse, so it might be quite loud in terms of clicking, but we'll have to see. We're floating a good amount of money, which is nice. I'm just concerned about our morale issues, as always, with this game. Certainly with this mod, I find it incredibly hard to keep morale up. I don't tend to have this much issues in other mods, I've noticed. Solvi, we definitely need to give you some proper armour as well, that's for sure. I definitely wish there was a way to move them straight away to the top, but that's fine. I just made myself an entire pizza. As you should. Pizza is delicious. Pizza is very, very delicious. I think we're not actually at war with the Uí Néill, I don't think, so that's fine. We can let them continue raiding. You had some leftover fish in a hot pocket today. I had some chicken burgers with treats on top. It's quite nice. It's almost harvesting season. Right, into Edoras we go. Because I want to go to the mead hall. Speak to Hula, or Gula. I don't know quite how you would say that. I want to raise the spirits of my men. That's going to give me 15 morale. And if I go to the refugees hall, I can speak to my priest, or Godi. That'll give me a bit of reputation with the locals and a bit of morale. And I want to feast as well. The more morale we have, the better, even if it comes at a slight loss of reputation. Although the best way for morale is simply just to do some fighting. So we will think about that. I just want to try to offload some of these prisoners. Don Chad is really not very happy with us anymore. There's not much we can do about that. There's a book merchant here, there's a sailor, but there doesn't seem to be a prison broker. Does this book merchant have anything of use for me? Life Alexander the Great we've already read. We'll read this one about war, because that probably is going to give us a good stat. Obviously they do take quite a lot of time before they're actually read. Hello Esbjorn. Welcome my friend. You can come be a companion, although I think some people are going to take offence to you being here, but what can we do? I want to read this book. Once it's to 100%, that will help. Right. Let's pull back into this area. We still hold on to Balbeatty and Dunbeatty. Have you been wed yet? Are you still looking? Because it's been like 15 streams. Me personally, or in the game? In the game, I am now married. Yes, I'm married to Asgard, the lovely lady that she is. And I believe I have a son, although I don't think I've actually met. I don't think I've actually met him yet. Let's head back up this way because we might want. You just realised how that's added. It's fine. It's not a problem. We will quickly head to Jorvik though, purely just to. Hello, are you friendly or no? Hello, you're an actual friend. You actually follow me. I asked you to. That's nice of you. What about in real life though? That's quite a way off before I'm married in real life, I think. Wow, there are just no prison brokers around at all. We'll pick up a little bit more food. Food's always useful to hold on to. I know where there is a prison broker. He's just a bit of a pain to get to. But we're going to head back up that way because we need to do some fighting to keep our morale up and to keep our financial status set in a positive situation. So there is something we can do in Hadrian's Wall, but that costs about 20,000 and it's a bit of a gamble. So I don't know if that's the right... Hello there! I'm going to kill you because you are worth money. Come here. I just want the other lord to be here with me, really. Dunderverty has been besieged. Not that surprising. You are welcoming. We will fight you to the end because you came after us. Let us do a speech. We get a good speech. Excellent. Nothing with the skirmishers. Start battle holding position. I think the UI's the UI's failed again. Honestly, this game sometimes is quite remarkable. The scout returns and informs you the enemy is sort of behind the village. The villagers have fled the fields and sought safety in one of the houses. They know all too well the horrors of war. As do we. You find yourself mumbling. Where actually are they? Oh, they're over there. Okay. Let's pull up to the mound on this hill. And then we'll work from there. Although they do seem to just kind of be charging already. We do have the number advantage, but I'd rather hold the hill, to be honest. But it does look like they're coming quite quickly. Isn't really the time to set up a proper formation because we're fighting this in an actual village. But if we can, we'll get on the hill. Infantry here, spearmen here, archers and skirmishers on the hill as high as possible. Thank you. Then we need to go pretty much straight away to Dunderverty afterwards. They've got the village, but we've got the high ground. I think that's more important. Homes can be rebuilt, fields restocked, but lives the most important thing we have at the moment. And just having the hill is always a tactical sound decision, I feel. Having the high ground. We've taken out 4 of them already, so that's already a good start. Oh, hello. Oh, hi cucumbers. Your name changed colour in my stream chat thing, and I wondered if it was a different person, but no, it's just you. Lots of shirtless men in the cold, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, you changed your colour. I forgot you can do that in Twitch. Yellow's a nice colour. Purple's my favourite colour though. Purple or purple and orange. Like a nice sunset orange, not like a really neon orange. But I think purple is my favourite colour. Hence all my branding on YouTube and Twitch. Charge, gentlemen! Oh, our horse is so crippled and slow that we can't even turn around to fight these guys. Okay, they're already starting to run, which is good. I'll let this guy go if we capture him, purely for the positive relation. He might come over to our faction. Frankly, with how many lords don't like us, having some lords who do like us would be a useful thing, to be honest. And we don't particularly need the money yet. We may well in the future, but for the time being we don't. See, purple is always associated with royalty and kind of nobility. I think in history, but also just in general. And so I thought it would be a fun colour to kind of go with the purple and gold branding. Even my cloak is kind of, well, it's probably more blue, but still. Because purple dye was really expensive, so if you managed to have purple dye, then you were seen as kind of a very rich person in medieval times or historically. Okay, there's a bit of an ambush going here in the trees. I don't think I can actually meet my son in the world till he's 16. He just doesn't seem. Because I have gone and seen my wife multiple times, and she's like, "Oh yes, my little Asbjorn or whatever his name is running around," but you can never actually see him. But I'll pop by my wife when I can and see what's going on there. Right now I'm just slaughtering some peasants in these trees. These used to be our countrymen. These are all Lathan men, but they didn't want to become friends, so now they have to die. I like this map actually. We don't normally have fights in actual villages. It's a nice change of pace. Hello, you look like the Lord or the King or someone we need to take out, definitely. They can take him out. Let's go after this guy here. The enemy lost a leader. Wonderful. And you should be the last chap or one of the last chaps. One person left. I don't know if we're going to get to him in time. But we did do a lot of damage in this engagement, and then we need to run to Dunaverty pretty quickly. 8 renown, 12 morale. Sadly he managed to escape, but we can get a bunch of prisoners. Not that we can really sell them, because we can't find any prison broker to sell them to, but that's okay. I think we can take pretty much all these guys. We'll take the spearman, we'll take the bowman, and we'll take the freedom. I don't know if the freedmen or the freeholders are more expensive. We'll take the freeholders, I think. Share the loot as always. Oh, we got an epic trophy from that. It's going to be 2,000 pennies straight away. I'm happy with that. No kind of other trophies, so we'll just take what loot we can. We can sell it at the local market. Kind of whatever market is the next one that we go past. There we go. Asbjorn, Warlord. I can no longer abide the rank. No, I was going to do a really awful accent. Rank ignorance of Agathinos. As I was treating the wounded during our last battle, he saw fit to disparage my use of laudanum in relieving the pain while I conducted surgery and of treating of the wounds with a poultice of honey. Warlord. If that man knows the slightest thing about medical matters, he would know that one should never undermine a patient's confidence in his doctor, particularly not during complicated operation. He should stick to military matters only. If you be kind enough to dismiss him from the shield, all you do is all the great service. I'm sorry, Asbjorn. Agathenius is pretty useful for his skills. Unfortunately, I don't have time for this petty dispute. And really, it's not up to me. We need to go help Dunderverti because it's under siege. Whether we can get to Dunderverti before it gets taken over, I don't know, especially as Jarl Orkan is there. I think we're going to have to leave him to it, and we're going to have to get to Dunderverti if we can. We've only got 177 troops to make this happen. Hello. I very nearly ran into them there. I'm guessing he's still following us. Indeed he is. Now he's got a lot of labourers and serfs there, but he also has like 150 more troops than us. Although a lot of them are labourers and serfs. But 52 veteran skirmishers is not something I'm thrilled by. Can we take this on? We may not have a choice, is the thing. Because actually he's pretty much the same speed as that. Oh no, he's putting back, okay. Probably we'll have to just retake Dunderverti ourselves when the time comes. Let's head to Dunbreton. Actually, with Ethelmord here, we stand a chance of taking him on. I want to run into Dunbreton really quickly, just to sell these things, so we have space, and then we can go back in and do another engagement with this guy. He barely has any money. I think we sold from this guy too recently. But with Ethelmord here, we should be able to take out these guys, because the Irish are not too strong in this mod. Purely because of their lack of kind of armour and those kind of things. I really would like to find a prison broker. Sadly not. Okay, with me and Lord Ethelmod here, we should be okay. If Ethelmod follows us, we can go after him, hopefully. Okay, it's Alban, that's not a problem. Okay, he wants Dunderverti. 334 versus 312. We should be able to manage this. I hope. Let's hope we have a... Ooh, we have some hills. I don't know if they're going to be... presumably they'll have some hills as well. We will hold here. No, we'll hold here, because that's where they seem to be coming from. It's not as big as hill as I might have liked, but we'll have to work with it. Everyone hold here. So infantry here. Spearmen here. Again, for some reason the UI isn't showing. It might have been something to do that I did with my... might have been something to do that I did with my controls. Hang on. The UI is not being very nice. This is the most it's struggled. It doesn't normally have this many issues. It's probably something I pressed at the wrong time. That's okay. I can work without it. It's not a problem. Infantry here, spearmen here. I know the numbers. I just need to make sure I get it correct. That's a lot of archers and skirmishers. Cavalry can hold over here. I'm just going to grab a quick drink while they're coming in, because this could be a long battle. I think they've got the superior amount of archers. We have the superior amount of infantry. I'm scared about their skirmishers. There's a lot of them. I'm just going to get my archers to spread out purely so the other guys can hopefully get through a bit more. They're also pushing. They're pushing to a much higher hill than I've got, which I'm not thrilled about. Okay, I've got a decent amount of archers, but they definitely have. They definitely have more. That's for sure. And their tactics seem to be going a lot better. They seem to have a lot more troops just on the field. I'm just going to get the spearmen to move forward as well. So we have a better front line of infantry. We have the stronger melee troops. They have the stronger ranged troops. I would say if I could just take out one or two of them, I'll make their life a little bit simpler. But I'm wary of doing or getting too close. Well, it looks like their cavalry's charging in now, so I could. My horse is close to death. Let's pull back if we can. I think we'll probably fight this one. We'll have to fight this one on foot, I'd imagine. Okay, the UI is back. It really is struggling at the moment. I don't know why. We will be quick saving quite a bit, I think, just to ensure that we don't have any crashes, as we have had before. Let's see if we can do some throwing weapon damage from afar. One or two kills. Looks like they're coming in properly now, so I'm going to get... As soon as they push in a little bit further, like now, infantry can charge and spearmen can charge. And then we'll keep going. Whether we can break the siege of Dunverty is a whole other question. But with Ethelmod here with us, we might stand a chance. I might like to go over and start a campaign in Ireland, over on the Emerald Isles. But we need to secure our own lands first. There goes the horse. We're a little bit out of position here, but these guys shouldn't be too much trouble to try to deal with, I would hope. This guy's just got a pitchfork. Enemy have lost a leader, that's good in terms of morale. Wow, I chopped that guy's head off. And it kind of came out of his... I'm going to let everyone charge now, because we've got probably a few Norse archers that could be usefully actually engaging in combat. Reinforcements arrived, that's not ideal. Okay, we're still winning this engagement, that's fine. Or sort of, anyway. We're sort of winning this engagement. This is a tough lord, I know that. If we could take this hill off, then that would be ideal. We do have reinforcements coming in, but they have... Oh, that's quite a few reinforcements coming over the hill. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? No, it's the Irish. Oh, that's a scary sight. I do not have the health to be on the front lines. Everyone charge, everyone go. Very loud motorbike outside. Oh, javelin. Let's take that. We can probably do some damage there. Or at least maybe we will have damaged the shield or something, but there's a lot of javelins here, which is nice. Hopefully use that to our advantage. There we go, some damage. I don't know where our reinforcements are, but they need to hurry up and get involved. Okay, deal with you. I'm wary of being the very first person in the line, but that kind of seems to be what's happening at the moment. Deal with you. Pick up this javelin. Ow. I knew I shouldn't have pushed forward too much. We're going to pull back. We do lose quite a bit of renown for doing so. But I think we'll be okay. 200 versus 137. We're still doing... Okay, we're still doing better. That's fine. We might have a better map this time. This time I'm not going to be quite as stupid in pushing forward. I don't mind my troops pushing forward, but in terms of myself pushing forward, I should say. We need to learn to play the commander. Even though, really, I think the king should be on the front lines fighting with his troops. But sometimes that's not always possible. We probably could have let them play that out, but it's nice having actual command of the armed forces. We'll push to here, infantry here, spearmen here, archers, skirmishers in the usual position at the back, cavalry on the side. Pretty bog standard setup, but it should do the job. Then we need to go lift the siege of Dunleverty if we can. Wow, our infantry and spearmen are taking their sweet time getting to the battle, aren't they? I know you guys are moving in formation, but it's incredibly slow. They're moving in their shield wall, but it does take like 10,000 years for them to actually move anywhere. So at least their archers can start doing some good work. They have more skirmishers, we have more archers. It's kind of hard to know what is the better mix. I think archers have better range, but I think skirmishers can, in general, get a bit more armour to protect them. Maybe not in the Irish faction, but certainly in some of the other factions I think that's more of a possibility. Okay, let's just make sure the infantry and the spearmen keep on coming forward, because occasionally they just like to not get involved. And spread out our archers just to hopefully give these guys the best chance possible of actually getting through. And pretty soon we're probably ready to engage a second time. We probably could engage now, but if we could bait them into coming to us, that'd be good. Most of the cavalry I think are actually mine, but I think they are just companions. But okay, it looks like they're coming in. I don't think we need to bait them into attacking. It looks like they're going to do that themselves. That's fine. That's what I like to see. There we go, bunch of throwing weapons. Let's chuck in our own throwing weapons, see what we can do to help. We'll at least do something in terms of causing some damage. And everyone can charge at this point, I think. Let's see if we can cleave some of these skirmishers from the herd. Without being stupid and dying again, hopefully. But a horse is not armoured enough to go into these big engagements. He's just going to die straight away. Let's get off our horse. Oh my goodness, we're so close to death. Let's not die again. There goes the horse, as expected. So everyone charge. There's only 63 of them left. It shouldn't be too bad. We will, of course, taken some losses, but in the grand scheme of things, we should be okay. I want to deal with this chap here because he looks strong. There we go. And then the remainder of these guys should just be skirmishers. We shouldn't be abs bad to deal with. Okay, deal with you. Wonderful. You're stuck on the tree. Well, there's quite a few of you stuck on the tree, it seems. Seems like nature is on our side today. But let's deal with them, otherwise our troops will get kind of caught up on that tree and they're not going to do anything useful. Let's see if we can throw some throwing weapons in. No, but let's just keep going. We should be okay at this point. There's only 25 of them left. Most of them are very weak, unarmoured troops for the most part, so that's fine. There's one or two more armoured people here, but we should be okay. Let's go after this priest. Possibly this Gothy. Actually, no, they're an Irish faction, so it's probably a Catholic priest. Oh, and the Catholic priest had his head chopped off. No, no retreat. You die on the battlefield. Apart from... There we go. Good. I was about to say apart from maybe that chap, but someone managed to sling a rock into his back. He managed to escape, but we freed Don Chad, which is actually going to really help us with our relation issues with him, which is excellent. And we get a few troops to take as well, which we will take because we're going to need them, because we still need to actually relieve the siege at Dunderverty itself. And probably 160, 150 troops is not going to be quite enough to do anything with that. We can't take any more prisoners, so we're just going to let them go. I'd love to take these Huskars, but then I'd be getting rid of a lot of other troops to do so. We'll just take what loot we can for ourselves. Some battle trophies, wonderful. Of course, the more trophies, the better. We do need to pick up some more troops somewhere. I don't know where the kind of closest village is that we can recruit from. Okay, we lost Dunverty. That's unfortunate. Let's pull back to our ships. And then we're going to go and take Dunverty back, pretty much. We can get on our ships. We will just embark, that's fine. And we will land here, and we're pretty much just going to go and retake Dunverty. There shouldn't be that many troops inside, only 63. We will besiege the castle. We should be able to take it purely because they are hopeless in terms of trying to siege for a long enough time. You have my word, leave the fortress and you'll be safe. Who needs relations with us at the moment? More importantly, who actually needs a fief? Don Chad and Bodo both need them, as does Huithril. Ethelmord really likes us. Really, we need to give it to Huithril and Don Chad. Okay, there we go. Bunch of red text. This game is getting more and more unsecure by the second. But we've got some people inside Dunderverty now. I just can't quite remember where are we ruling from. Because we have no fiefs ourselves. It might... I think it was in Dunderverty. It might be in kind of Uí Néill at the moment. Let's go back on our ships. Embark. Head to kind of Uí Néill, Tref Queel area. Hopefully we can find where we're actually set up. I genuinely can't remember. We'll start off in Goblin. There's a bunch of people near Uí Néill apparently. That's not good. We can also see our wife at the same time. But also Uí Néill is going to be under siege pretty soon anyway. Don't know from who. But let's get inside here. Oh yes, okay, so we're based in Uí Néill. First of all, Brunhild. I want to give people fiefs. Balaverty will go to Don Chad because he doesn't have one. And I want to... We can try and get some of our lords back, which is good. But they may not accept it. So let's just try one and see how it goes. And I want to give Dunverty to... I think I'll give it to Huithril. We still have some morale issues amongst our lords, that's for sure. I want to dispatch some emissaries. Lathan I'd quite like to stay at war with, but we may just need to sue for peace. Really, I'd like to make peace with Uí Néill. Because I don't see what purpose that serves, having them there at the moment. So Solvi can go do that. I'll try and make peace with Wessex as well. Because I have no real reason to be fighting at the moment. We'll send Asbjorn down to do that. There we go. Hello, Huithril. Hopefully you're now thankful that I've given you Dunverty. Please don't lose it, but you probably will. Asgard, hello. How are my offspring? Your offspring grow healthy and strong. We have one boy. Where's the child? You say we have a baby son, but where is he? I don't know where he's gone. You hiding him? We shall speak later, my wife. That's good. Speak to the Gothi here. Okay, so we can gain some morale that way, but that also does knacker our reputation a bit, so let's not do that unnecessarily, I think, if we can help it. Now, what do we need to do next? My problem is Aileach does not have a good amount of places that we can take, and if we take over somewhere in Ireland, we're going to have all the Irish factions coming to war with us. That's why I'm not too keen to push into Ireland just yet. I'd like to take out some of Bjarnori or Orkneys, maybe. But for that we need a few more lords. For the time being, we're just going to try and find somewhere to sell these prisoners, because we've been holding on to them for way too long. And if we can take out some other lords in the meantime, that'll be excellent. That's a big old Danish troop. That's okay, we're not at war with Denmark. Frankly, if we can make peace with them or make friends with Denmark, that'd be wonderful. There we go, we can now sell our prisoners. Excellent. Trade with the locals, we will redeem our battle trophies and our epic trophy. And we can also sell what other goods we have as well. Excellent. We're pretty rich, we just can't seem to keep our morale or our kingdom together at the moment. How are we actually doing in terms of morale? We're doing okay. Was there a happy widow inside this mead hall? There was not, surprisingly. Okay, let's head back this way and see if we can find someone else to fight. It's definitely the best way to deal with morale. Ethelmod is with us, thank you. I do like having Ethelmod. He is one of our most loyal lords at the moment. The Uí Néill we're not actively at war with, but maybe if we go to war with Uí Néill, we could take Dunbreton. That would be wonderful. That would kind of connect the empire. I don't want to actively go to war with them because we're at war with so many people, but as soon as they declare war on us, we'll go for Dunbreton itself. Dunverty should stabilise, hopefully. Let's... Where are our ships? They're in the wrong place. Okay, it's Huithril. Obviously, there's a lot of Uí Néill lords around. But they're mostly based in Ireland, so hopefully they wouldn't be too much trouble. Should we take Dunbreton for ourselves? Lord Bodo's annoyed that we don't have any land for him. I'd love to give him some land, but we just don't have that ability at the moment. Ooh, your Orkin is over there. Let's go take him on. Even I think he actually kind of likes us. Well, this may not be a done deal, should we manage it. We need Thorstein Olafsson to come with us, really. I have new tasks for you. Follow me. You don't really like me, unfortunately. We've got Ethelmod here as well. We'll be okay. Okay. Jarl Orkin. Oh, 288 versus 321. That's not ideal. Rousing speech. Normal speech. Fine. One morale. It's still something. We could call our enemy forward for a duel of honour. Am I going to regret this at all? No, I'm not. Good. Haha, take that, Berserker. I don't know what that's going to do, but hopefully something useful. Oh, we gained 1 renown. That wasn't worth it, was it? The enemy party has lost morale. You've gained morale, which is good. Oh, very high. Good. Hello, Jarl Orkin. Are you going to come after me now? No, you're not. Good. Okay, I've never actually kind of won those before, so I have to... I'm intrigued to see kind of how that went. He's off to the Orkneys. My master's sent me to tell you that the messenger you said was found dead on the side of the road. I'm sorry to inform you that your message never reached its destination. We'll be at your disposal for any other message that you need to send. You know where to find us. I think our message that we tried to send through to get a prisoner released didn't work. I think they got ambushed on the road and their money stolen. It's unfortunate. But not much we can do about it. We'll just have to deal with it as best possible. Right, what is our next play? I would love to take down Breton because that would really kind of fix things for us. If we take those 2 bits of land, we'd have a bit more of a connected empire. I'm concerned we're going to go to war with the big blue faction here, the Kingdom of Alban, fairly soon. Oh, I don't know what our best play here really is. None of the factions we have nearby are that useful. Like, we could go after Bjarnori or we could go after Orkney, but we need more troops with us. We need some of the other lords to come join us. We've got Ethelmod and we've got Thorstein. That might be enough. It might be enough to go after an Irish faction, I don't know. Okay, we're going to embark. Okay, these are just Uí Néill, that's fine. We're not actually at war with Uí Néill for the time being. I want to try take Bjarnori, but I don't know if we're going to manage it. My problem is I think Aileach is just so strong at the moment in terms of the actual town. I don't think we'll be able to take it for ourselves. How strong is Bjarnori going to be, though? Okay, so Wessex is not willing to conclude a peace. That's unfortunate, but oh well. 2 lords will disembark with us. How many people are here at Bjarnori? Bjarnor? Oh. Not really enough that we can take this on. Okay, let's go to the Orkneys. We'll try the Orkneys, see if there are any... See if... Nope! Someone left us. Oh, he was one that we just told to follow us. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, back to dry land, I guess. We could definitely go to war with Uí Néill. It might be our best way of actually getting land quickly. Okay, the Uí Néill will take a peace. Excellent. I have no wish to continue fighting with the Uí Néill. There's literally no point for us. I think at this point we're okay to go to war now with the Uí Néill, I would think. Especially as Dunbreton is a really weak power at the moment. And let's wait. Let's make sure he comes back with us. We can go to... We still... I guess we're still actively kind of marshalling people around. Ooh, Ethelred, you need to come with me. I have a new task for you. Follow me. We'll probably give Ethelred some of this land that we eventually end up taking. Lord Bodo does not have enough people to come with us, but that's fine. We are going to declare war on the Uí Néill. Some people are not going to be happy. Our reputation is not going to be happy. But I think we need to get land for ourselves. So we're going to head straight to Dunbreton. Come on, lads, let's go. I'll actually be happy. I should have made war with Lethland. Let me try before we go and got a big siege against the Uí Néill. Let me do that quickly. Let me head to Queel now and see if I can make peace with Lathland. I don't think I need to push them any further for the time being. Good with Lathland. Truce. We'll send Solvig. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you. And now we're going to go take down Britain for ourselves. Not necessarily for ourselves, but for the good of the Empire. I don't know where Ethelmod's got to. Well, someone's joined us here. Whoever you are. Where is Ethelmod? It should be close to Kerajed at the moment. Oh, he's done there. Interesting. Okay, that's a war we don't particularly care about. Do we need... Okay, Ethelmod, you're coming with me. I have new tasks for you, follow me. And we need to make sure that Ethelred stays with us as well. Follow me. We're going to go to Dunbreton, and then afterwards we'll go to Cathulas, but I want to go to Dunbreton first. That's the big port town. It's important to hold on to. Arguably we could take that for ourselves, but I think we might just need to give it to some other people for the time being. Let's just make sure these guys stay with us, because they don't really like following us in combat, or following us at all, to be honest. Ethelred seems to be a very strong lord, so we definitely want to have him on our side. Onwards to Dunbreton, although we could maybe try to take Cathuras. 162. We'll go for Dunbreton first. Come back here, sir. Come here, sir. Sir, come here. He likes us a bit more, which is good, and I need you to follow me, because we are kicking the Uí off our land. Follow me. Just make sure everyone's following me. There we go. We're taking Dunbreton first. Oh, hello, that's a big party, Uí. Do we take you on? I think we have to, really. I'm King Guthlaf, sir. I want to kill you, really. 633 versus 339. I would rather not take him on, but my concern is if I don't attack him now, then we have some issues later down the line with him attacking some of our land while we're attacking some of their land. I think it's important we deal with him. Let's see if we can get up on this hill. That might be a little bit of a stretch before they come in as well, but let's give it a go. If we can get the Uí off of the mainland Britain, that'd be useful. And we'd also give our empire some connectivity that it's sorely needing. We'll set up on this hill here. Infantry, spearmen. I think we can take both these towns pretty simply, just via numbers. We have 600. You know, we'll have still about, hopefully, over 500 troops by the time this is done. I'm going to send the cavalry into charge purely because I don't think they will charge of their own. I don't think the enemy will charge of their own free will. So I think we're going to have to do it this way instead. Infantry here, spearmen over here. There we go, archers on the hill. That works. My hope is that by sending the cavalry in as kind of almost a sacrifice, then they might charge in anyway. It looks like they were kind of coming this way anyway, but we'll keep the cavalry going, and hopefully they'll see fit to kind of charge in. Show off the shirtless men and they'll fight better. I don't actually have that many shirtless men in this fight, it seems. Most of the shirtless men will be on their side, I think, because that's just generally... So no, I stand corrected, there's a few shirtless men. Okay, they are pushing forward, that's good. Well, he's doing his war cry, but we are now starting to throw some projectiles. At least in my part rather ineffectively, but I'm sure my soldiers are doing a much better job than I am. You know, they're actually trained to do this job, whereas I'm just kind of randomly flailing, throwing weapons, throwing javelins as best I can with no real effect. There's a game I want to play on the stream, but I need more people to make it really work. It's called King of the Castle. It's kind of an interactive game with your Twitch chat, but I think you need... I think you can do it with like yourself and 2 other people minimum. Oh, that's not a good safe. That's not a safe space to be. I've got myself out of position here. Run, 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 run. But it would certainly work a lot better with more than kind of the base minimum. But basically, I try to run an empire, and you guys get to try sabotage it. And that sounds quite fun. I just need to find more people to play it with, or more people to come on the stream to make it work, really. And just because I think it works. I think it works better with more people. Okay, how are we doing? We've killed 16 of them. We've lost a few of ours, but it's not too bad. We could charge now. We might need to. I'm just going to put my spearmen and my infantry to move forward 10 paces. Well, I was just going to move forward 10 paces as well. Just so we're a little bit closer, we might be able to incentivize them into pushing forward. I think we have managed it, which is good. Infantry can charge now. By the time they get there, the spearmen can charge. Let's go. It would be really fun. It just, I think, requires more people. I've seen quite a few people play it on the stream, but they have a bigger following than I do, so that's alright. There'll be a time and place for it. I just need to find out how to make it work. And it also prompts people to talk in the chat a lot, which is also very good for obvious reasons. I'm going to go for my horse to hopefully... Oh, okay, well the horse is dead. You want to set up something like that? I think you do have to do it on the stream. I don't... Oh, you might be able to do it in like a private setting. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't tried either way. It's only $5 on Steam. It might even be cheaper with the Steam sale. But it's a fairly new game. But in general, I think it's an absolute bargain. And the people who are watching on the stream don't even have to pay for it. You can just join kind of freely, I should say. Okay, we're probably going to lose a few more men than I might have hoped in this engagement because we're a little bit out of position. I want to deal with you because you're a leader. Thankfully, we can deal with you, and that will start to knacker their morale a little bit, which is good. New enemies have arrived. Okay, pull back, pull back straight away. Let's get out of here. We do not want to be too close to them if we can help it. Let's reform the line a little bit. I don't know where... Oh, there's a lot of them, blimey. Yep, pull back to this hill. Pull back to this hill, we might be able to make something work. I'm just going to jump on this horse. Hopefully it's not too badly injured. It's badly injured. Yeah, there's a lot of them. We will need to charge them because they've got a lot of archers, but we just want to charge them in a little bit of a better position for us. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. I think actually now we can charge. Our side has lost a leader. That'll be one of our lords. We're going to have to charge now. We should get a new reinforcement wave pretty soon. Oh, it's so nice having a fast horse. There we go. Reinforcement waves has arrived for us. Does suggest we lost quite a few people, but I don't really have the time to check at the moment. There we go. Carve out quite a few people from there. So I lost another leader, but that's because we have a lot of lords kind of with us at the moment. There goes our horse. I think when your horse dies, you take some damage, which makes sense if you kind of go pile driving off a horse at the last second. Let's deal with you if we can. come back here. There we go. Kept him running away. Everyone charge. Our reinforcement is coming in soon. We'll probably start doing some damage over here. The more we can deal with them now, the better. Ow. That hurt. Okay, our reinforcements are coming in. We can kind of have to catch them a little bit out of position. I'm wary of actually getting myself knocked unconscious. It's not good for morale or health in general. Deal with you. Okay, we're starting to kind of cut through the herd now, which is good. Here we go, making some good progress, and I think that's all of them pretty much. There's one guy charging in from over this hill somewhere. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I can kind of see his silhouette against the sky. This last brave soldier is now dead. Okay, we've still got another battle to go. I think we will just charge this purely because I think it'd be quicker that way. Looks like they're going to charge us. It looks like to be mostly cavalry, which is interesting. But it does mean that the engagement should at least happen pretty quickly. It's a lot of cavalrymen actually. I want to ensure that we don't get caught out of position too much. Let's not take a huge hit like that if we can help it. But I think we would take more damage if we had done this as an automatic fight. Ow. 105 damage from one throwing weapon. I mean, I didn't have my shield up, but still, good grief. So we'll still take more damage than I might have hoped, but that's okay. We should still have enough to kick the Uí off this part of the world. I doubt they'll want to go for peace, but we could even try push into Ireland actually. If we can weaken the Uí enough, we might be able to push into Ireland and get a foothold over there. That might be the plan actually. I think once we've got a foothold in Ireland, we should be pretty secure on there to take over the entirety of Ireland. Once we've taken over the entirety of Ireland, we can have to come back to the British Isles and rule that. There we go. Managed to escape, unfortunately, but we can at least take some of his men prisoner and sell them for a pretty profit. I hope, anyway. I've only got 140 troops left, and some of them will be pretty badly damaged, that's for sure. We're going to have to ensure that our lords still follow us into combat. We need to prompt them to keep going, kind of keep fighting with us. Norse bowmen, watchmen, freemen. Kind of these lower down troops don't seem to have got too badly hit. It looks like they didn't even get involved in the fight. But we do need to ensure that progress is made. Share the looters is gone. We need to give Asbjorn and Solvig some more gear. I keep on forgetting to do that. Maybe we can do that between streams. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, we still have enough troops, I think, to make this work. Ethelmod is also happy that we did a good battle with him. We'll speak to Thorstein, he also, well, he's suspicious of us, so he's not willing to kind of let everything just be forgiven. Ethelred has a lot of troops still. He's still not particularly fond of us, but you need to still follow me. The plan is to go for Dunbreton first. That's a lot of people there, Jarl Orcan, unfortunately. So we'll go for. We need to prompt Jarl Orcan to bugger off. really. Go away. Okay, yeah, Lord Cunwell, you asked for it. I don't really want to fight you, but you weren't leaving. Jewel of Honour? You've won the jewel. Nice. We gain 4 morale. Rousing speech. Good speech. Excellent. This is all morale. This is all what we need. I didn't really want to fight Yarlork, and we used to be friends, but he was getting in the way of progress. There's not very many hills, which I'm not thrilled by. We're going to set up here and here. We're going to set up pretty much on the river. And hopefully we can make some good progress there. Spearman, I need to push forward. You don't seem to be doing any of the actual work. Skirmishers can come like here maybe. Infantry doesn't want to be doing anything either because they lazy gits and never seem to want to get involved in anything. This is by no means a done deal though. This will be a tough fight. Let's spread the archers out. Give chance for our spearmen to actually push through. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight by the river. At least they're good. At least they're pushing into the river, not us. Which slows them down a bit. Ow! I even saw that coming for me. That was like slow motion. I saw that on its way. Let's pull back. 28 renown, not great, but what can we do? Right, let's try that again, shall we? I saw that coming in slow motion, but I couldn't really do anything about it. At least it felt like slow motion. I was like, I could see that javelin coming for me, but I can't turn in time. It's a loss for renown. It's unfortunate, but we'll just deal with it. At least this one is a bit more of a hidden map. We might be able to use this a bit more to our advantage. So infantry here, spearmen here, archers and skirmishers on the hill. This is going to be a big battle though. And certainly no guarantee that we'll win, especially with kind of the levels of my health that I've got. But I would like to make peace with Nathan. I think at this point I don't see any real reason to be at war with them. And now that we made peace with Aileach, we can really make hopefully a good push into Ireland. That's really the plan, I think, now. At least that's my plan. Whether we're successful, I don't know. He's starting his war cry. Let's not be stupid and push forward again, as we have such little health. And we saw that javelin come and hit us inside of the head last time, so let's not... hopefully not achieve that again. We can throw in some throwing weapons. There we go, we got a kill. We're not useless after all. Charge, gentlemen. Everyone charge. I'm hoping we'll be okay here. We may not be. I'm wary of pushing forward too much. We do have the hill advantage. I would hope that would work in our favour. So let's try to do some damage from a distance. They've lost a leader, that's good. I think that's their only leader. Like I said, we may not have enough troops to actually go in and siege places, but we'll have to see. I'm hoping we'll have enough troops. It might just be that I don't know if this guy has any prisoners, but hopefully he does have some. If he has some prisoners to recruit, that would certainly be very useful indeed. Okay, he puts him a throwing spear off the ground. That's good. Let's try and throw that in at someone. Oh, headshot. Nice. Okay, deal with you. Let's not get too close into enemy hands. Okay, right now we're winning at about a ratio of 3-1, so this shouldn't be too bad. But it could still be tough. Oh, our horse is taking damage. Way more damage than I would like. Leave my horse alone. Stop throwing rocks at it. I can see you throwing rocks at it. There goes the horse, and I took a lot more damage. I think when your horse does die, you must take, you know. Looks like we take damage as well. Let's pull back what we can. Although most of our surviving troops are archers. But we've... Oh. Okay, at least... I mean, most of our troops are wounded, not dead, so at least they'll recover with a bit of time. But we may not have time when we push into the Uí Néill. We might just have to... We may not have a chance. Let's pull these archers back as best we can. So I think most of those archers are actually going to die in combat, sadly. I didn't mean to pick up the spear. I wanted something a bit more throwable. It's fine. We've got the spear now. I think we can actually turn... We might be able to turn this into a throwing weapon anyway. No. Okay, everyone's here now. Now we charge. Although really, I don't really want to charge with my archers. Archers pull back for the time being. I'd rather charge with someone who's not my archers. Again, I shouldn't really be on the front lines given how little health I have. Okay, now everyone can charge. Don't mind the archers piling in. Now they're a bit further back. This is going to be a tough old scrum, that's for sure. Okay, we are making progress there, that's good, but it's coming at a cost of troops and men. Of course, all of which take time, quite a lot of time to kind of recover. In terms of health and in terms of money. But also just in terms of military effectiveness, obviously. If someone is injured and they can't fight, that means we can't push in as effectively into the Uí Néill, which is really the whole reason we planned to do this, but we met two big armies on the road and we didn't have much choice. We could take some time to recover, but my concern is that the Uí Néill would put more troops inside. Especially now they know that we're kind of gunning for them, really. It's going to be a tough decision to make, that's for sure. Okay, deal with you. There's a lot of archers here and I'm by myself. Okay. We should still be okay to win this, I would hope. It is mostly just archers and skirmishers left, it seems, but an absolute hail of arrows and stones coming in. So we get a big sweeping view of the battlefield. Looks like we've got most of the melee troops and they've got most of the ranged troops, which is why I find it odd that our troops have decided to back away, but it's not... Once I'm knocked out, I can't command the armies. That's the only problem. Maybe they're putting back to get some reinforcements. Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Putting back to get some reinforcements, and then they can charge in again properly. I do hope we have the. I do hope we're doing okay, but it's a little hard to tell. Okay, final engagement. I would hope, well, I think so for this battle anyway. don't know where the majority of our melee troops just seem to be sitting on the hill, which arguably to me doesn't seem that useful, because it means that those poor archers and skirmishers down there are going to get absolutely crucified by the guys that remain. Lads, you have shields, just push them. Well, at least they can get their throwing weapons involved now. These poor few soldiers that remain down here are going to be absolutely crucified. Once we're knocked out, we have no control of the armies, and if I retreat, I lose a bunch of renown. So I'm just going to have to kind of rely on the AI to finish this battle for me. Even though they seem a little bit hesitant to actually get involved. They like to stick in their shield wall, that's for sure. Pretty soon, there we go, the formation I think is broken now. Now, hopefully the final kind of killing of these archers can begin. Seems to be the last few, which is good. Excellent. Definitely came at a cost, though. These big battles have definitely cost us many more troops. I would like to, and also cross us relations with some of the lords we used to have good relations with. I'm going to just release some of these kind of lesser troops, I think. These Irish labourers I don't need to take, that's for sure. These Norse bowmen I can get rid of as well. We'll take the standard bearer, the warrior archers, the Norse veterans. We'll take the Horsemen as well, the elite spearmen. And then we'll just take whoever else we can. There we go. Show the looters is common. We already have a lot of stuff in our inventory, so we're going to have to get rid of some things. A bunch more battle trophies, which I'm very thrilled about. I love battle trophies. They make for good money and good experience farming. Some of these helmets are also worth a very pretty penny. How many troops do we have left to work with? Not a lot, that's for sure. Ethelmord, would you come with me? We have like no available troops, do we? Interesting. Well, I think we're going to leave it there. Next time we will push into the Uí Néill territory. Thorsten Olafsson is buggering off, understandably. I have a new task for you. Follow me. And I want Ethelmod to follow me as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch up to Thorsten in time to really make it worth our while to chase him. I mean, he has like no health. Okay, that's fine. It's understandable that he's not getting involved or doesn't want to get involved. Right, Cthulhu has 162. We might be able to manage that once our troops recover somewhat. Dunbreton. How is Dunbreton doing in terms of troops? Hello, Lord Dunchad. You've only got 99, which is excellent. Actually, Cuthred's there as well. If we can get Cuthred to come with us, that'd be good. Actually, no, I want to go to Cuthred more than I want Dunchad. I have a new task for you. Follow me. Okay, we're going to get ourselves set up outside Dunbreton here. And next time we will take Dunbreton, we'll take Cthulhu here. And hopefully that'll be what we need to launch an invasion into Ireland itself. Starting in the northwest here. The northeast, not the northwest. But all of that to come very soon, very, very soon indeed. I cannot speak. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.